The plant symbols in this design that's been created using gCADPlus have all been tagged to an entry in an accompanying plant database file. gCADPlus allows you to attach a plant database file. It has the extension GCP, and you just tag each symbol to an entry in that file. If I go to edit the plant list, here's an example of an entry, so that if I click here and we look over here in the properties box, you can see the botanical name Leptospermum and the common name tea tree are visible in the properties box. You may notice that each symbol has been labelled with a leader, in fact, and that comes from gCADPlus's SmartLabel tool. And what we can do is to organise, and a lot of designers like this, to have the line of the leader coming at the same angle each time. And I'd like to demonstrate now how that SmartLabel tool operates and how you can gain control over the angle that the leader takes. What I'm going to do is to click View and go to a black background, and that will make this a little easier to see. So if I click on this symbol, it's Astromertus. So if I wanted to label it, let's zoom in a little, I could use the gCADPlus Smart Plant Label tool, click on it, and if we look down in the command area, we're being asked to select the symbol, which we've done, and hit enter for the next step. The next step is what type of label do you want? A leader? You can have an individual line if you want, but I like a leader because you can put an arrowhead on it. First point of the label line will be here, and we want to come down at 270. Can you see that as I move, it's a little hard to see, but once I get the right 270 angle, there we are, we click, and the next question says, do you want to pick up the code? Well, no, we don't. Do we want to pick up the botanical name? Yes, we do. Do you want to pick up the common name? Not in this case. Do you want to pick up a count of symbols? And we hit enter. Can you see the information from the entry in the plant database file is automatically stamped? You may have noticed that the leader information, the SmartLabel information here, has an arrowhead that's visible, whereas in this one I'd have to zoom in quite a lot to see it. The reason there is that there are two different dimension styles in operation. This one's a standard dimension style, and this one's called standard very small. So what most users do is they develop their own style which works for them, and the majority of the labels here are the style standard very small. Well, many landscape designers want to personalise their labelling. I've done that here by adjusting the dimension style to have a new piece of text. It's done in a style called SmartLabel using Arial narrow italic. It's got a width of 0.8, so it should be fairly efficient in terms of space, and I've made the terminator for the leader a blob, so it's quite different to the ones that you see here. I've not tried it, but let's see if we can match properties of this new one. Can we pop it to there? And we certainly can. We may even be able to set up a window like so, so we can change and do it in that way. So we've got smaller text. We might still need to adjust further, but can you see that the plant label tool is quite customizable.